we'll finish up. Yay! Thankfully, no issues. Okay, so we are going to finish up this game today. Yeah, I know. Okay, so there is one level I like to go out of my way to do first. And that is Cloud Temples, because I'm not a big fan of some of the missions here. So, from this point on, there are no more talismans. So I never really understood how this place had... I understood with the music, but I never understood the aesthetic of this place. And thanks to the Reignited trilogy, I do. So now we have a little wizard fight here. Wizards versus warlocks.
Avalar's most powerful magicians, until that big warlock over there stole my wand. He and his friends have used the magic within to take over the city.
I love the oriental feel that this place has. It gives it some charm.
You don't actually expect me to fight him, do you? You're the big tough dragon, right?
Now, the warlocks were creepier in the original, because they didn't really understand how things worked back then. So this both is a level I like and a level I don't like at the same time. It's a weird mix because I like the theming, I like the theme of the level, and I like the of course the music's amazing. The architecture is very nice. But, the missions in this level are not very well liked, especially by me. You'll understand why soon enough. So, as I mentioned, this is the end of us having, this is the end of us having talismans in levels. It's just straight up orbs for the rest of the game. Which, you know, it's not the end of the world. Okay, that wasn't fair. I think that's my first... Is that my first life lost in this game? No, it's my second. It's like my second or third. But still, it hasn't happened a lot. You know what? Screw you. Okay, let me see here. Is there something with this world? No. Nope. Okay. Jeez, you don't have to shove me out of the way. All you have to do is ask. 21 spirits required. That seems like a lot, but it's not as bad as you think it is.
Our city from the claws of those evil warlocks. Please, take this orb. I foresee that it will help you on your journey.
So yeah, there's just orbs in the level now. That's all you get out of it.
Listen carefully, Spyro. If you want to get back to your homeworld, hold that orb and recite these 3 words. Klaatu, Varata, Ni... Nah, never mind.
It's not Latin enough. Okay, so let's go ahead and address some of the elephants in the room. So yeah, these flame trolls just suddenly start appearing once the power-up activates because this is a mission.
The bell towers have been overrun by trolls, and the bells haven't been rung in days. I tried a fire spell on the trolls, but that just made them crazier. This Super Freeze power-up will chill out the trolls, but we really need the bells to ring. They'll ring if you charge into them.
So we have to freeze trolls, huh? I'm pretty sure that's not how that works. You can't just freeze trolls, they'll make them more powerful. I know, that was bad, I'm sorry. So this is one of those missions where you have to time your attacks. Because, if you do it wrong, the platforms become a little bit useless. Oh, thanks for the assist. Stand still! Ah, I don't think I can make that. Nope. Alright. That's too high. Too high. Oh, come on now. Do you have to use this guy over here? No. You should be able to make that. I don't know why I can't. I hate that this is a projectile. There we go.
I suppose you want an orb for doing that. Well, I'm afraid not. There's still one bell left. You can get to it by using the whirlwind behind me.
Convenient! Super Freeze power-up. This is the only time they ever use this thing. I couldn't imagine why. No. Nope, no clues. Don't think I can make that. Nope. However, this will be reused at a later time. This idea of freezing enemies and using them as platforms. Is it just me or these trolls kind of look like Primate? Well, maybe not Primate, more like Makey. Ah, bull, that doesn't count. Bull crap.
didn't think you could do it. Here.
Again, you people are just ransoming these things, you know, and they're kind of important to the very power of this entire world. I don't know. I feel like these so-called allies are really holding out on us. Okay, so I recommend you do not light that firework yet, and here's why. So there is a mission here. It's a very annoying one, because guess what we get to do, folks? Remember how we had an escort mission? Well, now we have a stealth mission. That's right, a stealth mission, because everyone loves those. I will also say I like the original version of this guy's voice.
I'm going to my secret hideout. Only members of my secret club are allowed to go there. I'm not leaving unless you hide behind that tree so you can't see me.
So, the original voice sounded a bit like this. I'm a secret agent, and I'm going to go to my secret lair. It's funny. It's really funny. And then, he does have a bit of a pattern, though. And the trick is, yes, you cannot let him spot you. You also can't lose him, either. Also, yes, do not charge him, do not flame him. He will immediately turn around and spot you.
You managed to get here without following me? You must be a member of my secret club after all. Here, take this secret decoder. It will allow us to send secret messages.
Yeah. As usual, it's all about timing with that character, with the stupid stealth mission. But the fact that, you know, we have both an escort mission and a stealth mission in the same game, yeah, I don't buy it either. And now we can go back and get that chest. Well, get the rest of the gems, because you don't get a lot of time to do it when you're following him. Yes, you have to follow him and get the orb in order to actually beat the level. You, in reality, cannot beat the level unless you follow Agent Zero. And I recommend leaving the chest alone, because with the firework, because that makes this that makes this a little simpler, because it gives you an extra place to hide if you need to. Now wait for this ice to run out. Oh yeah, I guess I forget that they do this with the, some of the chests around here. Need to be a little more diligent. Also, because I did not understand how stealth works in games, because I was not a patient child, I obviously failed that mission multiple times. I would have failed as a Jedi. I have no patience. Well, I do more these days, but when I was younger, nah, not so much. I don't know the meaning of the word. Did I miss a gem at the beginning of the level? Really? Yep. Well, that's embarrassing. So yes, this is the only reason why I don't like this level as much as the others. Because I'll be fair with you, I don't dislike any of the levels in Winter Tundra. Some challenges are frustrating, but I don't dislike the level as a whole. Yeah, Cloud Temples is both one of the easier ones and harder ones at the same time. Ew. Okay, that level's done. Okay, Mystic Marsh. This one gets a little bit annoying for one mission, but as a whole, I like this one. We're going to help these wizards again. Stupid monkey.
Things just aren't the same since our magic fountain shut off. It sure would help if you could find out what evil force is behind this disaster.
These are some weird enemies. I mean, the spider monkeys make sense, but the rest of the enemies are weird. Like snail elephants? Snail rhinos? What? Phew! Oh, pardon me. It may be June now, but allergy season doesn't really stop for me, unfortunately. Why did that rhino take so long to disappear? There's also another enemy in this level. It's their platypus. Platypi. Perry the platypus! They have a time when you can charge them and a time when you can't. When they're puffed up, they'll hurt you. But if you just wait until they're not, then you can charge at them. They're a little trickier to hit in this version, though. I recommend that you do clear them out, though, because it's going to make a challenge a little later on a lot easier. Not having them in your way. Okay. Now then. Yes, the usual stuff, you know, collecting the gems, getting to the end of the level. Are they firing Wumper Fruit at you? I just realized that. Yes, there's a Wumper Fruit. Let's see what you did there. Oh, I thought that was dead. Well, it is now. What's weird is this level is bigger than you think it is.
I must have dozed off there. Golly, it looks like I let the fountain switch off. Here, take this orb and, don't mention my little nap to Hydra, okay?
Well, when your name is Snoozle, I'm pretty sure we know what your where your priorities lie, buddy. But if you're tied to it and you have to remain awake the entire time, that's not a good idea, don't you think? Maybe they should, oh, I don't know, have like a time spell or something, so, or, you know, trade off people with shifts. Instead of relying on one person to keep the area peaceful. I don't know, call it a hunch. Doesn't that seem a little odd to anyone? Okay, now we can go up here. Okay. What's the point in that water pit then if there's nothing there? I seem to remember there being some platypi around here. I guess they got rid of them. Ah, here they are. Oh yeah, this is what I was thinking of. There being a small tunnel with nothing but platypi in them, and that becomes a problem. For obvious reasons. And then the last gem is in this little balloon here. And very simply, you just take this, glide, and then you can hit it. And that's the gems in the level. Now for the orbs. This one's a little tedious.
Spyro, a friendly face. A bunch of rotten thieves have stolen my spark plugs and I'm stuck here.
How do you know who he is? Now these thieves are not conventional. They are some sort of marsupial. I remember them being very hard to catch in the original, and I don't really remember how tough they are in this version. Kind of ironic how we would befriend a kangaroo later in the series. Take that. The fact that they can use their power up too, though, is not fair. I just want to say that. Okay, I remember one of them being very easy to capture, though, because they just run around one place. They don't take you throughout the entire level. Huh, there only appear to be 2 wizards. I think it's this guy. Yeah, this guy's easy. Now there's one that we chase into that other cavern, I think. Yes, that's what I thought. Well, that was easy.
Woohoo! I'm back in business. Here, young dragon friend, take this. It's museum quality, but you deserve it.
Oh, I think you missed a very good opportunity there. You're Gonna Have a Voice by Tim Curry. Marianne! Alrighty, so there's one more orb challenge. I would call it tedious, but I actually find it a little fun because it tests you and makes sure that you're paying attention to the rest of the level. Like, you've seen these weird tidbits here and there, like this sad mama duck over here. Well, what you gotta do is you need to fly around this little hut here. And, oh look, it's the professor.
Ah, Spyro, so glad you're here. I'm perfectly useless without my trusty pencil, and I seem to have lost it. I do have this extra egg. Perhaps you can trade it for my pencil. Oh.
So thus begins a giant trading mission. So, here's how this works. You start with an egg. Now, there was a nest in a tree somewhere. Now, where was that? Oh, that's right, it was over here. That's why this little bushel was here, so you can get it back in there pretty easily. Kind of. If the aiming weren't so wonky sometimes. There we go. And then that spits out a seed. Well, it so happens there's a pot over here for this seed. Well, that isn't horrifying. And then it spits up a duck. Okay. Sure. Well, you remember where that sad mama duck was? It was over here near this bridge. Well, on the other side of this bridge. And now the mama duck isn't sad anymore and it spits out a turnip. Now, the turnip is probably one of the weirder parts of this fetch quest because they're not very clear about where you need to go. So, that tunnel earlier where we caught that last thief, head over there. One way to get there, I think, is here. No, that's not it. Yep, you just go around like a normal person. And then there was this pot here. This kettle. Spit the turnip in there. And then it gives you some sort of gold coin. Well, put two and two together. Where do gold coins go? Oh, you notice there seems to be one missing here. Let's fix that. Unless I miss entirely. And there's his pencil. So yeah, it's just one giant fetch quest mission, but honestly, I don't dislike it.
My pencil! Now I can begin calculating the age of the universe again. Here, take this orb for safekeeping. Alora thinks I'm going to lose it.
Considering you just lost your pencil, that's a very valid excuse. And that's the level. So let's get out of here. This is why I think that you need to have shifts But since there's only 2 wizards, I can understand. And now they're back where they started. And that's all the time that we have. Wouldn't you know that the stealth mission was one of the things that tripped me up back when I was younger. But now that I know what to do, it's a lot easier. So until next time, Ryo no Kage 33 signing off.